Well, back at it again with the trial 2 of the Ryuga Trials. Right now we're doing the second trial, hopefully the last trial. So remember this copyright, because I don't want to get copyright struck. He doesn't want to get copyright struck, but hey, anyway, let's get into it.
So then the king came out. So you would have to think, this man is the king of his village. So no way he could be sorry, right?
12 seconds later.
This is trash.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ryuga Trial 2. And ladies and gentlemen, we already know what's up. After the longest Exhibit 8 in roundtable history, and with a whopping score of 161, it is time to cement the legacy of the greatest nigga to ever wield a spinning top. So y'all already know we got all the rest of the evidence on deck. The ranking system is ready to rock and roll. So without further ado, Exhibit B. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Return of the GOAT. Now, as we know, Ryuga suffered the first loss of his career off of some bullshit, because we know in anime the power of friendship is undefeated. So you would have to think, usually after a main antagonist loses, they kind of fall off. I mean, it happens to the best of them. But Ryuga? Shit. After this man lost, this man went straight back to the lab in a boiling hot volcano, and bro was serious about never getting hoed ever again. This man trained his ass off, overcame the dark power, and unlocked Medio El Drago. And boy, oh boy, nobody was fucking with this. I'ma just go ahead and tell you that now. So now we move on to Italy, and we have our sights set again on Tsubasa. Now we all remember that bro got boomed and completely annihilated at Battle Bladers. But get this, bro did not just get put in a coma. No, this brother got immense PTSD. The dark power literally infected bro. You know what, this is a whole point, bro. He literally transmutated a whole disease to this nigga. So infected Tsubasa ends up pulling up on Team Excalibur and is straight up trying to murder them. But while they're fighting, they end up hearing something in the distance. Oh, did you all hear that? Oh, it's the GOAT! And look at this nigga. This nigga is walking in with a meteor shower. And bro wasn't even done. He summoned his bae as a meteor and just blew up the whole area, making a massive crater. This right here might be one of the greatest entrances of all time. But we ain't gonna forget the fact though that that is a massive amount of environmental damage, my nigga. Like this man was this close to probably starting the world's largest wildfire. But look at him, bro did not come to play games. Dude immediately just starts to wreak havoc and sends these two flying, and he wasn't even done with him. Bro said, El Draco, cook that nigga! And bro right here gets boomed. And the fact that he just watched these two with ease is just wild, because Team Excalibur are basically the Euro League champions, and he washed them in under 30 seconds. So Julian comes to save his teammates from getting thrashed anymore. And the thing is, Julian's bae has reverse rotation as well. And also, not to mention, this nigga is a elegant asshole. So Ryuga looked at bro and said, ah, that's a nice toy you got there, buddy. Where'd you get that piece of shit from, Timo?
I beg your pardon?
So Ryuga retracts his bae, and before he leaves, he tells him, remember this, you pompous ass. There can only be one reverse rotation bae in this world, and it belongs to me, the GOAT! So after that confrontation, this man travels to America, and he's somewhere just in the Grand Canyon. So these soldiers come up and tell him, freeze! Put your hands in the motherfucking air, or we gonna boom your shit, nigga! And they got the red dot sights, the lasers, and everything. They look like they're really about to kill this man. But this confrontation is when Ryuga showed that he is on a different level than everybody else. I kid you not, this man laughed and threw out his bae with his bare hands.
Is this nigga serious?
This nigga don't even need the launcher no more. And obviously the soldiers are pissed. Nigga, this is premium disrespect. This is the equivalent to bringing a knife to a gunfight. So they end up shooting at him, and their baes keep on hitting his, but all that is just making El Drago rotate even faster, and their impending doom more imminent. So yeah, it was over for them. All 5 of them get fried. Yeah, them boys are dead, let's be honest. Them niggas got baked. But a man in a hood ends up stopping his attack. And it is none other than Zesty Jack. So Jack ends up taking Ryuga to Hades City and brings him to HD Academy, which is basically a developmental academy for bladers. And it is ran by none other than Dr. Ziggurat. So Ryuga mad as hell, cause he came for the smoke and they wasting his time. And also trying to do experiments on El Drago. Look at him, bro, tried to kill Jack. Bro is lucky he was behind bulletproof glass. So they end up making him fight Zio, who is a literal bum compared to Ryuga. So they get to letting it rip, and Ryuga's already pushing them back. But to be fair, Ryuga did have to come over adversity in this fight, because this man's Bay was built so fucking awkward, because he had this fat ass spinner stem. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's fat as shit. And this man Zio talking shit too. Bro saying, ha, you can't beat my big sis, not a chance in hell. Like, bro, do you know who the f you're going against? Oh, Dylan Brooks ass nigga. So it took like a good minute for Ryuga to read, bro. Then he told him,
nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Huh? Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
So this man pulled out his new special move, and instead of shooting Gala guns, bro's now shooting sons and blows this nigga's bay up and pins it in the ground. Nigga out here disrespecting the GOAT. Nigga, who the fuck you think you is, lil bro? So this man, Dr. Ziggurat, ends up trying to trap this man, Ryuga, but they just pissed off bro even more. Nigga said, get me the fuck out this musty ass room. So bro blows a hole in the building to make his escape. But this man, Dr. Ziggurat, was on straight dick. Bro was like, oh, I need that man for my world domination. So later on that day, this man sends Zio and like 8 soldiers to jump him in the park. And Ryuga looks completely dumb. Bro told him, can you niggas get off my dick? I can't even breathe. So all the soldiers end up shooting at him, but Ryuga hit the shoulder on their ass. Bro said, look at the ice on my wrist, nigga, and blows them all up. And this man just caught another 8 bodies. Look at them. Them boys ain't breathing. Hey, I mean, at least the family gonna have the full body intact for the funeral, unlike that other nigga from the training regiment. So now we move on to the World Championship. And at the moment, Team Japan is cooked. Masamune got his arm broke. Tsubasa and Yu got boomed before the tournament even started. So they had this man Jinga about to carry the whole team. So Jinga would have to face Zesty Jack next. But a meteor ends up coming in, and this man Ryuga ends up pulling up. I actually feel so bad for her. She really got PTSD from this nigga. Bro said, y'all gonna have the world championship without me? Bitch, sub me in. I'll cook this blue lipstick zesty motherfucker in a heartbeat. So Ryuga and Jack end up starting to fight. And this man, Jack, is batshit crazy. Not even gonna lie to you. This man was like, oh, I can't wait to turn you into a work of art. You've got my creative juices running, thy nigga.
This nigga is crazy.
So this man Jack pulls out his peacock and shoots an attack at him, but Ryuga stood there unfazed and El Drago completely ate it, but Jack did not let off the pressure. Bro just started to push Ryuga while he was carving his art in the stadium. Like, look, bro drew a peacock. Like, fuck wrong with this nigga? So this man tries to finish his work of art by trying to drill El Drago into the eye, and it looks like he almost had this man. El Drago was slowing down and everything, but Ryuga had this man right where he wanted him. El Drago just starts going berserk. Ryuga tells him he wasn't even trying the whole fight. So yeah, it was time to pack up Zesty Jack. So bro charges up his Dragon Emperor Supreme Flight and strangles the fuck out of this peacock and incinerates it. And to finish off that man's work of art, Ryuga shot that man's bay into the peacock's eye. And this man, Jack, lost his mind, bro. He was like, no, my work of art, my Mona Lisa. But this man, Ryuga, was not done. He looked at this man, Dr. Ziggurat, looking all safe and shit in his skybox, and shoots his bay and scarring him with the glass. This man, Ryuga, told him, get off my dick, nigga. And after this, they won the tournament. So Ryuga technically is now the world champion. Bro just walked in the middle of the championships and left with a ring. So after the world championships, Dr. Ziggurat basically reveals to the entire world that he's a terrorist. And Hades City is a literal flying nuke. And this man is a whole arms dealer. He's trying to sell it to the country with the highest bid. And come on, we know who's gonna buy that. America, fuck yeah! So while Hades City is out here floating and is about to terrorize the world, Ryuga is just looking at it from the distance. And my God, this gotta be this man's wildest feat. This man Ryuga said, fuck you, fuck your city, fuck your nuke, and fuck Skypiea, because I'm about to make this bitch Atlantis. So this man shoots El Drago and blows up the damn core. And look at this nigga Ziggurat. Oh, what was that? Emergency, sir. Somebody has blown up the fucking island. We are about to sink. And look at El Drago. It literally just ripped through the entire city. And that hole just started going down. It was GG's for that whole city. They got lucky they even landed that hole to get everybody off the island. But yeah, technically bro sunk this whole island. So this is property damage to the absolute max. This ain't no damn stadium. This is a whole city. That's a whole 50 points, bro. Exhibit C. Yeah, alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. I now present to you our final exhibit, a legacy of greatness. We now set our sights to a remote village on an island that has experienced recent events of terror. As Jenga and his friends are searching for legendary bladers, they come across this man that recounts what happened to his village. In his words, he states, "About 2 weeks ago, a man came here looking to infiltrate our sacred ground. He started to speak, but none of us could understand him.
I beg your pardon?
But then our village elder ended up realizing that he was speaking the ancient language of Gotanese. He then forced himself into our ancient ground. And now the volcano that we thought was asleep for years started to awake again. We angered the dragon god. So we got on our knees and glazed him for forgiveness." So yeah, if you can't tell who this is by the villagers' recount, it is most definitely Ryuga. They thought this man was a literal god. Like they was on their knees glazing. "Oh, glorious King Ryuga, please spare us." Like, yo, this is ridiculous. First of all, he gets a point for breaking and entering on a sacred ground. And secondly, another one for terrorizing these villagers and basically having them in a hostage situation. So Kiyoya and Benkei end up climbing the volcano and finding him. And obviously Kiyoya, being the smoke demon he is, decided he wanted his rematch. That ass kicking from last time wasn't enough. So they start fighting and it is just absolute chaos while Ryuga is going absolutely berserk. And not gonna lie, you can probably guess what happened after this. Kiyoya started pressuring him for a bit, but that shit ain't working because Ryuga Tada has a new bay again, El Drago Destructor. So Kiyoya gets absolutely blasted. Like this man got cooked. Ryuga made this man unconscious again. And of course, here come Benkei. Ah, my glorious Pookie Bear Kiyoya! So after Kiyoya gets boomed, guess who's next up on the list? Jinka. Bro was trying to convince Ryuga to join them on their quest, but this man did not care at all. Bro said, yeah, shut the fuck up, whip out your bay, and show me that you ain't a fraud, nigga. So they start fighting, and Jinka starts getting blasted. Bro held nothing back against this nigga. He just kept on yapping at him. "Come on, pussy boy. Show me that ring that you won against me wasn't some Mickey shit." So Jinka starts pushing back, but Ryuga said, no, not today. So El Drago swaps modes, says, "Get the fuck off me." Then Ryuga said, "To hell with it," and blows up the volcano. And there it is, game set. The main character was cooked. And Ryuga did what many other characters couldn't. Take the set over the main character. And look at him talking ish. "I knew you were a fraud. That fucking Mickey ring, your friends weren't here to save you this time, buddy." So right before he's about to leave, this other little boy trying to fight him. I'm sorry, I'm already laughing, but this shit is embarrassing. This little nigga got his shit rocked. Then look at him. Bro tries to get up with a whole power up and everything. But Ryuga looked at blood and said, "Man, nigga, fuck out my face." And incinerates this little nigga. Hey, man, I guess at least he tried. So after Ryuga just casually bodied the main cast, later on,
Loving Voxy Mobile's unlimited social media. I'm well into these backcracking videos.
Really?
That's a good one. Can I do yours?
No chance.
The fun never ends with unlimited social media on Voxy Mobile. Selected social apps in UK. TNCs apply.
later on, this man heads to the Sahara Desert to a village that's having its annual tournament. So here's the announcer hyping up their strongest dude. "Ladies and gentlemen, we all love him and know him. Our village's strongest man, Fernando! And his opponent, a random traveler that just came here a day ago. Wait a minute, is that who I think it is? Oh shit! Ladies and gentlemen, And this whole tournament was just cooked. The strongest dude in the village, one shot. This big ass Sam Solik built nigga got boomed. And he wasn't the only one, because every other opponent got one-shotted. Nobody stood a chance. So then the king came out. So you would have to think, this man is the king of his village. So no way he could be sorry, right?
12 seconds later.
This nigga is trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
We made it swing. We made it swing.
This nigga is trash.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all need to hold a new election after that one. So then the final opponent of this tournament was Kenta and his big ass soccer ball ass head. Every time I see this little nigga with his big ass head, I just wanna punt him. And yeah, I ain't even gonna waste no time on this. Kenta joins the rest of the main cast. Ooh, gets made a statistic on this man's record. So after Kenta got boomed, he ended up following Ryuga trying to go on a journey of self-discovery. And while they on the middle of their journey, they end up getting confronted by a tiger. But this man Ryuga was not phased. Bro walks up and mean mugs the tiger. He had bro shook. And look at Tony the Tiger making the right decision to run away and live another day. Because bro would have not been eating no more Frosted Flakes. His ass would have became a pelt. So after this, Ryuga ends up entering another battle royale because apparently there's a legendary blader at the top of the tower. So it starts, and while everybody's running, this man doesn't even move.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
So he waits for like a good 10 minutes. So when the final 11 are up here battling, this man decides to blow a hole in the tower and just knock out all 11 of them. But he wasn't done yet. He had to face Tsubasa in the finals. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this one might be worse than the last time they fought. This shit lasted for 1 minute tops. This man pulls out a new special move and sends his bae to the mountains. Look at Tsubasa. Bro is like, oh, no way I'm getting that back.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
So after he sent Tsubasa's bae to Kingdom Come and made him take a hike, he tells the legendary blader to bring your ass out here. So bro comes out and he's like, wait! Please. I'm not no legendary blader, bro. I'm a fraud.
Is this nigga serious?
So this man Ryuga was pissed off. Bro went over to his bae and stepped on it, and Blood said, I don't like my time to be wasted, nigga! And this man just destroys the entire tower. This man does not get tired of property damage. And then after he blows up the tower, look at the old dude crawling out the thing like, oh, never sign me up for this ever again. So after this man just destroyed the Tower of Babel, next up was Easter Island. Bro decided to participate in another battle royale. And look, people ain't even fighting them. They just cowering in fear and pissing they draws because they know it's pointless. But one man decided to fight him, and that was Goku, aka King. And I didn't mean Goku as a joke. No, look, that nigga is a Super Saiyan. So you gotta think to yourself, surely a Beyblading Super Saiyan can take him down, right?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. Bitch ass thing. Don't shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off.
Yeah, he booms this. I don't know what to say. This nigga has cleared the whole verse, literally. So there was only one person that could actually take this man down, and it was no simple mortal. Oh no. This man's final battle is against a god. Yeah, it's gotten to this point. I mean, no mortal can hang with the nigga, so why not a god? So he starts fighting Rago, and guess who's dick-eating Rago? Hello there, Master Ryuga. As you can see, I found another man to glaze. Like, this nigga just hopped off dick and just went to bandwagon somebody else. So in this fight, Ryuga was going out with everything. Bro was just throwing nukes. But over time, bro started to get his ass beat. Nemesis just started destroying this man. Like, this is literally the first time you ever see this nigga with battle scars. And this man Doji over here talking shit. Oh yes, look at you on the ground like a worm. My God, how in the hell did I ever dick eat you? But this man was not about to go out like no bitch. This man got up, had a legendary ass yap session, powered up and went in for his last attack, and ended up having a massive clash. And the shockwave ends up hitting this man Doji, and this man falls to his death.
Oh.
Bro said, if I'm going out, I'm taking you with me, you fucking dick eater. But sadly after that, this man Ryuga was cooked, and bro gets hit with just straight Armageddon, and Ryuga takes the second loss of his career. Well, I mean, at least it was to a god of destruction. And ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the Ryuga trial. And after a very long week, I'm not gonna lie, I'm about to go to sleep. So appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'll update the whole leaderboards and everything later, bro. But until we meet again, I'm out this hoe.
That's the Ryuga Trials. Oh my god, was that one of the craziest rides we've ever seen? Anyway, what am I gonna say now? Subscribe, like, yep, all the good stuff. And I'll see you pretty soon. See ya.